Hey, Mr. Graham.
Yeah.
I want to interview people, and I realized that you are the sound / musician realm, and I wanted to know exactly what's the difference between sound of music and sound of theater.
Well, it's all music. The difference, the theater has music, and this music in a studio is a different approach. But on the live stage, is that what you're asking about?
Yes.
Okay. There are several techniques. Now, I did a show recently where instead of miking each performer, they had mics at the footlights. About 8 mics spaced across the stage, shotgun mics, and the performers enunciated and shouted and said their lines strongly, and the mics picked it up. They also had mics flying from the ceiling, from the fly loft.
Yeah.
Small, tiny mics that hung down on a thin cord, and they picked up sound as well. Now, an alternative to that is each performer wears a tiny mic clipped on their clothing somewhere or in their hair or something, and they have to have a little transmitter, or actually a transmitter on their belt or tucked in their clothing somewhere out of sight. And that sends their voice signal to the mixing board in the front of the house. And that's called wireless connection. And each performer would have one little mic. A third option is if there's a set with a lot of furniture and decorations around,
Yes.
they will hide mics at certain points. Like if there's going to be a conversation at a sofa, they'll have mics on the end tables, concealed,
Yeah.
but they'll be there so they can pick up the dialogue at the sofa or wherever the performers are standing. If it's convenient for them to have a mic hidden, they'll do that. So that's a third option. But anyway, some theaters just mic the proscenium. Some theatrical troupes mic each performer. That requires having a transmitter for each person and a receiver that can take all the channels, everybody's voice. And then there's the one where you conceal mics strategically around the set, and places like that. So those are some of the options for theatrical sound, capturing sound.
All right. Thank you so much.
You are welcome, Evan, my friend. Good boy.